Hey guys, welcome to my video on price action. Basically, this is, in my opinion, the best Forex trading strategy. This knowledge will change the way that you trade. Now, why this is so important? You see, this will show you what everyone else is thinking in the market. In the market, there are two sets of players. The small players, like us, the guys with small capital, and basically the big players. We're basically going to refer to them as the big banks. The big banks know how we trade. They know how the small players work, and they know exactly where they're going to put all their stop losses. In fact, they can probably even see it where we put our pending orders. So, like a shark uses a fish for sustenance, these big banks are using us as liquidity so they can make bigger moves. It's unfair on us, but that's how it is. So our goal is not to be eaten by the banks. Price action along support and resistance lines is a great way to tell us exactly what everyone else is thinking. If we were to choose to enter trades there, it provides us entries and exits. It shows us market psychology, and most of all, it helps us avoid getting eaten by the big banks. When price is approaching a key support or resistance level, we are looking for a loss of momentum. This can be seen through the shapes and sizes of the candles. Basically, we are looking for a decrease in candle size. If we do not see that decrease in candle size, if we do not see long tails, if we do not see everything featuring the right way, then it is not a viable trade. However, if we're seeing the setup just perfectly, then by all means, take that trade. So looking at this chart, we can see price coming down to this support level. We can see that price is getting smaller and smaller and smaller before it hits the support, and then we can see a strong test. We see long tails, and then it rebounds strongly before coming back to retest it again. Long tails again as it touches support. If we combine these two candles into one, it becomes one candle with a long tail. So we basically have two long tail candles right here, and with long tails, really long tails, and then it price quickly rebounds off here. Again, we can see price coming back down to support, and we can see a smaller candle sizes. They get smaller and smaller and smaller. A few candles with long tails before the strong rebound. Again, smaller candles, strong rebound. Over here, we're watching price break through support. Now what's different is we're seeing the candles come down and hit support. Now, instead of placing an entry order here, which would be a bad move, we can see price break straight through, continue on. This didn't even blink, to be honest. And what this is missing, we're not seeing smaller candles, we are not seeing long tails. Okay, here again we can see strong candles with lots of momentum pushing straight up into resistance, and then we can start to see indecision candles. Lots of long tails, lots of indecision before prices reverses off again, comes back, and then we've got a double bar here. Basically that's another, combine them together, you get one long candle tail. It's a strong rejection. Comes through, and then we get a false breakout. Now, this is a topic for a completely different webinar, but right here, price has been forced through resistance, and where's everybody's stops who've gone short? Right here, right? So basically, as we can see, it reverses off. This is the theory behind where the big players, the big banks, are making liquidity by forcing the price through the stop losses, triggering everyone's stop losses, providing lots of liquidity for them to go short. It would also trigger a lot of long orders as well, which are also going to be getting out. So right here is a false breakout and a great opportunity for people like us to make lots of money. So beware of that, always looking for the false breakout. If you see price breakout, take the other way. Well, not there, don't take the other way there, but take the other way there on the expectation it might be a false breakout. As we see, it pushed away strongly, then came back. Decreasing candle sizes with long tails. Yeah, very small candle with a fairly long tail compared to the size of the body. From here, we can see price just falls away again, comes back up, decreasing candle sizes, have a fairly long tail. This one's difficult to see in comparison, but price just falls away again and disappears off the screen. All right, price. On this occasion, we can see price coming down to support. Decreasing candle sizes, we have a bullish engulfing, which is a very strong sign. Price goes up and looks like it hits resistance here. Just to be cautious, you probably would have hopefully moved your stop up after seeing that massive candle. But if you had not, then you would probably be stopped out right now. Again, we're seeing a large candle, an indecision candle straight afterwards, price reversing strongly. This is probably a good entry, but on this occasion, you would have lost. You see price break straight through, come back and check resistance, support, which is now resistance. Lots of indecision, lots of bouncing along here. And then price just falls away. Though this is a really good entry, I would have been nervous and probably got out. It was taking way too long to fall away. But yeah, as we can see, it was a very successful trade if you had stayed in. Here is another example of it failing. Large candle, smaller. So we have a confirmed breakthrough, false breakout, followed by reversing back through resistance. This is an occasion where I would have taken it short. I would have been nervous after seeing this green candle, and especially this green candle, I would have gotten out. However, it would have been a good opportunity coming back in. As you can see, price did, however, break through, come back and test support, which is now resistance, before going up. Here we have price moving through between support and resistance. Price has come down, strong candle, smaller, long tails, before price reverses straight off support and moves straight back up. Lots of starting to get some indecision, smaller candles, and then it just fails to break through before falling away. Doesn't quite reach support before bouncing off, so I probably wouldn't have been in that one. Here we've got decreasing momentum, indecision candles, momentum, indecision, long tail, and price just falls away. The color change is also a really good indicator that it's time to go the other way. At this point, you would have had your entry here, your stop somewhere up here, maybe a bit higher depending how cautious you are, and then your price would have just fallen away. You're looking at 3 to 4 to 1. So a great entry. Here is another example of price forcing its way through and creating liquidity for the big players, the big banks. This is what I refer to as a stop hunt. Be cautious here. As you can see, the price fell through. Would have made a great entry just up around here to go long. You stop below here, but be careful, be cautious. It could still go. Either way, strong price reversal, approaching resistance, indecision. It actually reverses before strong candles with lots of indecision. Great entry for short. As you can see, price falls down and falls away. Here is where it's broken out through support. Strong candle, long tails, bouncing off resistance. Would have made a great entry around here. I probably would have entered. Watched it come up, watched it reverse strongly. I would have got out, looking for a new entry. Would have come down. I probably would have been looking around about a little bit after that, actually. But instead, we can see it break through, straight through, come through and test support, which is now resistance, before falling away. On this particular occasion, it behaved textbook, but it would have trapped me and I would have taken a loss here for sure. However, if I'd been in this trade, I easily would have made back any loss there. Now, as we can see on this particular occasion, price is trending strongly. It creates this resistance level before falling away. you might notice that still creating higher highs, even if it's not creating, higher lows, even if it's not creating higher highs. This is an occasion to be cautious. You should be expecting the breakout on this particular occasion. Why? Price has not gone up to test resistance and come back to check support, test support. This is not a channel. This is, for anything, is a triangle. Price has broken out, come back to test, tested this entire level of support before going long very strongly. Looks like a tricky entry, but yeah, if you nailed it, you would have done really well for yourself on this particular occasion. So to be clear, you need to see candles decreasing in size with long wicks at the expected support resistance level. See? Decreasing in size, indecision candles before it gets to the resistance level. And then you can take it the other way. Yeah. This is actually really good because it's even a bearish engulfing, which completely engulfs this candle. Great entry. And also an example of what happens when you have your stop too close if you were to enter on the green candle. So, as you can see, decreasing momentum, lots of indecision before price goes long. Even if there is a false breakout, this is a massive indecision. Entry here, the stop loss down here would have still made you 2 to 1, or at least 1.5 to 1. Again, up here, you could have entered with your stop. Your entry here and your stop loss up above here, and yes, you still would have made your 2 to 1. So you must wait for the decrease in momentum, and you must see the correct price action in the candles, the indecision in the candles. Otherwise, you do not want to take that trade. So, in my opinion, this is the best way for you to make money in Forex. This is trading pure price action, not using any indicators. And this is giving you entries that are potentially 4 to 1, 5 to 1. So go out there and practice, practice, practice. It's the only way you're going to get better at this. Weeks of days, weeks of practice. Practice on demo accounts, whatever. But do this, and you will get good trading results. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. This will help me. Yeah, I've only just started this channel, and I would like to continue it. And this will give me the motivation to continue putting more content out there for you guys. So please like and subscribe.